Came into my local Dollar Tree. Wanted to show you at this one what they had. It's nice and quiet in here too. The pretty plates. And this one is nice and stocked. More candy canes. The light up ones and the regular ones. Ooh, look at those. Those are beautiful. Placemats. Oh, those are new. The candy cane ones. These bowls are pretty. Since I'm right here, all kinds of Christmas bags. Really pretty ones. Ooh, look at those. They got white trees too. Pre-lit. Pre-lit? Oh, no, sorry. Unlit. Those ones aren't lit. Bunch of bows. Some more bags. Cute. Look at that. It's got confetti in it. That's pretty. Lots of tissue paper. Fun bags. Let's see. Oh, they got this. These are new. And obviously I showed some of this in the other one. Oh, those are cute. They're glass. These are probably going to be $1.50, I'm assuming. But those are really pretty. Like candy dishes. Those are nice. More of the tinsel type candy canes. These are always pretty. These lanterns. The foliage. And then let's go over here. Oh, over here too, they have all kinds of Christmas paper all the way down. There's just all kinds. And then these are the smaller Christmas trees, the white ones and the green ones with the tinsel. The oh my gosh, my brain is escaping me right now. Can't even think. Do you guys know what those are? I can't even think. And then the tree skirts. I guess this would be a different form of a tree skirt. There's the socks I took pictures of at the other one. Here's more of the giant coloring books. I think that's the one I took the picture of. And here's the craft section with the ribbon and the little tinsel trees. Make their own little bags. I'm gonna try not to go too fast for you guys. Candy canes this year. And then those ones, and then the paint your own ornaments, and then the wooden ones. I love these trees. I use them in my January theme. These are new. And then these are new. These are neat. People who are into Nutcrackers, I do some Nutcrackers on my shelves. Hey, I might get those actually. Those are neat. I think they've had these ones before. I don't recognize those, but those might not be new. And I know those aren't. They've had those. But these ones were this year. And you know, these make great tags for your Christmas presents. You don't have to just use them as ornaments. And then they have the tree toppers for your little trees, the felt ornaments, the fake snow. You can make your own snow globe. They had those last year, the decorative bells. They brought those back. That's kind of cool. I mean, and they, you know, they got these in last year. So you have different choices to make your own snow globes or ornaments. We got the fake snowballs. I love the berries.
To the front, thank you.
More little bags over here. All kinds of stuff. Let's see before I go there. Here's the tablecloths. I was trying to take pictures of this stuff at the other store, matching the plates with the napkins. And then you can also have the matching tablecloths. Oh, look, they have this old vintage type Santa Claus as well. That wasn't at the other one. But they have the sort of like the vinyl type, and then they have the paper one. So that's kind of neat that they got those in. Let's see. More stockings over here. The color in ones, and then the other one. So that one's new, the gingerbread man and gingerbread girl. The little Disney ones. This would be even a cute idea, like if you're going to Disneyland, like we are in December, putting a little treat in there and giving it to your kiddos. Or like maybe if you're going before Christmas, an early Christmas present. These are treat bags. Oh, these are new this year. These are cool. Those are beautiful. These ones are new. These chocolates. Looks like they have little Nutella jars. These are always fun. The candy canes. I showed a lot of the candy in my other one. I didn't show these, but they're little gingerbread houses. Mini gingerbread houses. Edible. Cute. And these. And then let's see, let's go on this side. Oh, here's the glitter drape. Table runners. There's an elf one and a Santa one. More cards, all kinds of different ones. These are money holders. There's that one. That one's pretty. They're all pretty. Oh, that's fun. I like that one. That one's really cute. Nutcracker. I'm noticing a lot of Nutcracker this year. That's really pretty too. So all kinds of different ones. The plates. And like the vintage style Santas as well. This is really cute. This is adorable. I would like hang this up. I wouldn't put anything on it because that's me. I like using these plates and hanging them up. And then this year there's a peppermint. That is really cool. And then they have like a red snowflake one. And then on the bottom, there's the snowman one. Let me turn it around for you. Which is adorable as well. So cute. These are adorable. I think if I got any, I would get these two for myself. I like those two. And then they have these ones, the clear ones. There's that one, the candy cane one. Let's see. I think I just showed you this one. Was that the only two right there? Yeah, candy cane and Santa. And then they have these, the tin ones. These are tin. Santa. And I think candy cane. And then I showed these. I put a picture of those. I put a picture of those. These they always have. They're so fun. I hang these up as well. The candy. And then here's the Christmas tree ones. There's these. I bought that one last year and this one, and I hung those in my kitchen by my coffee bar. They have little skirts for the girls. I showed all these things. They got the molds. I don't use these for ice. I usually make ornaments out of them, and not ornaments, magnets for my refrigerator. And they have all the little treat tins and cookie containers. I showed a lot of these in my other video, or video and pictures. Look at Nutcrackers. These are new. They didn't have these. And then there's a North Pole. There's a candy cane. Snowflakes. But yeah, these ones are all new. There's a lot of new tins this year. These are new. I showed those in a photo. Those are fun to wear. All the stuff for your head, your headbands. Some stuffed animals, Santa hats. Look, you can even take these and wear them at Disneyland for your kiddos. That's adorable. You can choose Avengers, Spider-Man. If you're going to Knott's Berry Farm, wine bottle bags. Oh, there's even more cars over here. Look at that. And then these. I never really liked these though. They're cute and all, but you know, they're not very good padding. They're still adorable, but I would skip on those personally. And then here's all the other kitchen stuff. Very cute. Here's the silicone spatula set. That one's cute. And you got the snowman, or the Winter Wonderland one. More bags. And of course I showed all this. I took pictures of so many different candies the other day. I didn't do all the different flavored candy canes, but I did do most of this stuff. I don't think I did the SpongeBob one. They have him. But I did do a lot of this. There's all the candy out here. So much, so much. All the treat bags. They have a ton of treat bags. We always love these candy canes. We stick them in our hot chocolate. That or that. Either one. But yeah, here's all the candy. You got a lot. There's some more bags. These are cute. These are cookie bags. So there's different cookie bags. Looks like you get 2 per bag, and there's several different to choose from. Okay. There's more candy canes over here. These ones cost a little bit more. So these are some of these cost a little bit more. Well, those ones. The rest are $1.25. Hot chocolate, that's always fun. These are fun too. The little cocoa packs. More treat bags. More candy. That looks like a Pillsbury Funfetti Santaverse, the Elf on the Shelf hot cocoa mix. Sounds yummy. More candy. The cotton candy. Here's more treat bags. A lot of treat bags. And then here's some of the lanterns. You got the Christmas tree, the snowflakes, and the deer. And then you got the pre-lit LED lights that turn on. Got these lights, and then there's these up here. $7 though. Hanging bulb. I only see 2 right here. And then there's these. These are probably solar. Yeah, they're solar. More bags over here. That's cute. I do gnomes in my bathroom. That one's adorable. And I always like those types. I frame. What I do is I pick which bags I like and I frame them. And that's how I make my Christmas decor on my walls. I love doing it. It always turns out awesome. Just an idea for you. Oh, I didn't see the Nutcracker. Look at that. There's a Nutcracker. I took a picture of all these. The Santa, the snowman, and the gingerbread man. But I didn't see the Nutcracker. There's one there. There's the gnomes. All the tinsel stuff. I think this combination is new this year, the blue. I would love to get that for my winter theme. Those deers down there are new. Actually, all these big ones are pretty new because they didn't have them before, but I believe they're anywhere from $5 to $7, if I'm correct. They're not $1.25 or $1.50, guys. They're not. These are always fun. Most of these are the same. This one is new though. They've had this one before, but this is a little bit different version. The same with this one. I personally don't like the word Happy Holidays. I love the word Merry Christmas. So, and I love the presents. The Santa's a little off for me on that one. He looks funny, but sort of vintage. This one's kind of cute. Be Jolly, I like that one. This one's the same. I remember these. That one's new, Winter Wonderland. That snowman up there. This one's new because it's a little different than the one before. This Season Greetings, that might not be new. That might have been last year's, but that one wasn't. And those are the same from last year. And here's all the different ornaments that they have. And they're going to be all different prices. You're going to have it from the $1.50s on up. But there's a whole bunch. I'm sure the ones on the bottom are the ones that cost more. The $5 and $7 ones. They're pretty much all the same. I'm trying to see if I see anything different from last year, but so far, these are actually really, really cute snowmen. I don't see anything that's new that I didn't see from last year. Maybe the Joy one up there. And maybe these. They might have been. You'd have to let me know. These look kind of familiar to me from last year, but these ones might be new. Okay, these ones are. These are new. They didn't have these. And there's red, silver, gold. And I don't even remember the birds. At least not the white ones. These are kind of weird. Whoop! One fell. Those are kind of weird to me. You know, sometimes there's just not enough room on here for those to stay. The penguins are cute. I remember those from last year. Those snowmen. I love these. I think these are absolutely adorable. I love them. But yeah, everything else looks the same right here. Definitely remember these. Those are cute. The bells might be new. And those and the stars. Those might be new this year. And then of course they have more foliage. Look at all that. All the Christmas foliage is in. Very pretty, the flowers. They got their Christmas cards in. Here's some of them right here. I also put these in picture frames. I just love doing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I like doing that. Here's the other gift boxes, gift bags. Okay, these ones are new. They didn't have this size. That's pretty cool. You get 5 of them. That's not bad for $1.50. If these are $1.50, they might be. Very cute. I love the size. And then those 3 gift boxes. I got some of these. And there's 3 designs, and those are new. These are new. And these tags might be new this year. Looks like you get 20 of them. I know these bags are new. And then they got some decorative picks down there. Let's see. I think that is all for this section of the Christmas. Let me see if there's anything over here. Okay, here's some bows. Looks like they have 4 different kind. That one's pretty. I love that one. And then here's the wreaths that they have. And those picks, the different colored picks. Let's see, I see over here the like the tea light candles. They got the red, green, gold, and silver. What else do I see? Christmas coloring books for the kiddos. And word puzzles. They got those. And then look at, they even got some, I had showed this in the other one. I had dropped it in the other video, but pet pajamas. And then they got clothesline garland. So let's see. That's cute. Sort of like an elf thing. Here's a Santa Claus one. And I had showed all of these. There was 4 different ones. There's some more bows. Those are big tinsel light bulb ornaments. And then these are like, I think they're candles. There's a 32-inch tinsel buck. There's some colorful trees up there. That one's pretty. Then more foliage. Those Santas. The cans. They have different trays, boxes. The reflective magnets, I showed those. Let's see. Nutcrackers. Tall nutcrackers. I think these are candles. Yes, there's candles. Those are candles. There's the washcloths I showed, the tablecloths. Oh, here's the other trays. So let's see, joy. Okay, I just see joy in the other one I showed you. There's probably more. There's those. They got all these. More wreaths, big bells, more ornaments. And then these guys. These are cute. And then these. This is actually a really good deal, I think. Actually, when I bought them last year, they were $5. They're $7 this year. And I bought these for my January winter theme. More tinsel. It's not bad for $4, especially with how bulky it is. So that's not bad. The stands. Those are so adorable. There's that iridescent reindeer. They got the different, let's see, there's snow doormats. And these are $5. I can't see what that says because that sticker's on there. I want to say it says Happy Holidays. And then warmest Christmas wishes. No place like home for the holidays. And I think this one says Merry Christmas. Yeah, it does. So it looks like there might be 5 or 6. There's all the lights I showed. And then here's the other ones. So there's a penguin, a Santa, a snowman, and a Christmas tree. And then they had inflatables by themselves as well. These are 10 and these are 7. And then here's the other lights. And then they have some Christmas presents up there. Some more ornaments. These are really pretty. And then these ones, they have a set of 3. It's $25, guys. I'm not sure if that's a good price or not. You get 3 of them. I've seen people on TikTok and Instagram, even Facebook, where they've put these together doing it a little bit different and costs a lot cheaper. And these are adorable. I would probably buy these for my winter theme more. $5 if they're $5, if that's what that means. That's not bad. There's more of that. And I think that's it. There's those. Oh no, there's some over here. And it also looks like there's some table runners. So there's some table runners they have. There's more of those colorful trees. There's some smaller ones. And I did buy this one last year. I liked it a lot. And I put ornaments on it. And there's the pillows and the stuffies. Cute. Looks like they got a snowman, a Santa, a penguin, and an elf. But yeah, I think that's all I see. If I see anything else, I will probably just do some pictures. Okay guys, you have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed the video.